All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we go. Round one is underway, and when we sat down with him on Thursday, he understood the grappling challenge he was up against. But he's not afraid to engage on the ground tonight.
It's a danger that is not worth risking. It is something that you don't want to play with. This grappler is that good. When this fight gets to the ground, you enter his world, especially when it looks like you hold the advantage on the feet.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, huge block! Effective strike there by St. Pierre. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
And they are exchanging leather early. Takedown defense holds up.
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee.
A little struggle. The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do.
Right into side control.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, side control now. Usman's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Connects with a right hand. Pretty good punch, that one.
Nice right punch by this young man.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by GSP. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Right to side control, yep.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by George St. Pierre. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by George St. Pierre. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kamaru here.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Side control now. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by George St. Pierre. 90 seconds to go. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you...
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
And he's out. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Okay, now two, you ready? You ready?
Round 2 underway.
Beautiful body.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
And he switches to southpaw here yet again. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow. Nice stick with the right hand.
He blocks the shot.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
A lot of power on display from Kamaru Usman as he lands yet again there.
Kamaru Usman showed in the Colby Covington fight, not only is he the best welterweight in the world, he may just be the toughest welterweight in the world because he went through the fire in order to retain that title.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Real sneaky body.
GSP gets caught with that punch. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
All right, close guard now. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Usman. St. Pierre's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Kamaru Usman.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 2.
Nice stick with the right hand.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Nicely done. Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be. I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Usman's right back to the full mount. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. He's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. We have now hit the final minute of this championship fight. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Kamaru Usman. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kamaru here.
30 seconds to go in round 2. He's having his way with him here. 20 seconds left to go in round 2. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Usman. 10 seconds. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. 2 rounds in the books. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, so here we go with our next round. DC, you are known for having one of the higher fight IQs in the game, and I would put him on that list after what we saw in terms of the body work there in the previous round.
He did a fantastic job of mixing up his target, not headhunting, going to the body, making that investment into forcing a mistake later that will allow him to chase his finish.
Oh, nice strike landed there by St. Pierre. That's a really strong leg kick there by Usman. And he switches to southpaw. That is a heavy right hand from Kamaru Usman. I'm not sure how many more his opponent can take.
He broke Colby Covington's jaw with that exact same strike. When he lands, he can shut your lights out. You saw what he did to Mariah. I mean, he put him out with that right hand. He's become a great striker as his career has gone on.
Swing and a miss on the counter. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body. Oh, big knee.
That knee hurt him. Oh, beautiful level change. Nice stick with the right hand.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. St. Pierre's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. The ground and pound has been there all night. Under 3 minutes remain in round 3. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. All right, feet on the hips here.
Oh, watch guillotine here.
And he's out. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by George St. Pierre. Close guard. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there. I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now, the ground and pound starts.
Well, he's got his back now. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Usman. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on them.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. St. Pierre's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5. And a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight. So you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Sneaky head kick. Nice looping punch.
Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
Wow. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Kamaru Usman.
Take it for a ride.
And potentially a critical takedown here. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do next.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
All right, working inside the now open guard of his opponent.
Throwing up a triangle. The guy on his back is very good at submissions, and if he's not careful here, he's going to get stuck, and he will have to submit.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by George St. Pierre.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura here. And now he falls back into the finishing position.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
All right, so volume uppercuts here on the clinch. That one looked like it really hurt. Better make some adjustments here.
Gotta make some adjustments. You cannot take those shots to the head like that.
All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. St. Pierre's pass attempt denied. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Damaging punch there. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Usman. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Usman. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Keep it busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. Well, what a round it was, and how about that flying Superman punch at the end of the round? Not a lot of fighters will try it. He did, he executed.
And it worked, right? No discouragement from his opponent to make him not try it. Why not try it? It's working, so why not try it again? If his opponent isn't careful, he will get knocked out and be on a highlight reel for the rest of the time.
5th and final round, 4th coming.
Nice punch land.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Nice block and the follow-up counter with a jab.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations here.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes. Beautiful body kick land right under the elbow.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Good work getting in the way of that knee. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Oh.
Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. Nice punch by St. Pierre. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Oh! Whoa! Oh! Back to the feet.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Oh, connects with the 1-2. Oh! Wow!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! Back might be out. Switching stances here. Just misses with a left hook there. Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Holy smokes, he put him to sleep.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look for him to transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch it.
And he's out.
Got his guard pass.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Under 1 minute remains in round 5. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Side control now. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by GSP. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
All right, it looks like the official decision is in. Yes, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 49-43. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman.
All right, so he came in the best welterweight in the world. Nothing changes tonight. Congratulations to the still UFC welterweight champ.
He understands that he is the best fighter in the world at